Good morning, I'm Lynn, and here's what's happening at Utopia Farms today. Does this guy look like he needs to be a bottle baby? Never dockatail that short. It looks awful, but they're gonna just chill out on the super box. Looks like Arnie had a stroke. I could do with half a farm and no work. Let's get started. It's brutally cold. Wet. It's just drizzling right now. But the temperature has really dropped. Snow's in the forecast again. I'm back wearing my snow pants. Just terrible, terrible weather. Benny was just peeking out the door. Are you in here staying warm? Oh, you're a smart puppy. You're a smart puppy. Off to the barns with our milk. Arnie, walk properly so we can see your legs.
That's the way Miss Canada and Miss United States walk.
No, they don't walk. No, they don't walk like that. It's like this, Arnie. I'll show you. Here, you gotta take the camera.
I can't hold on to it.
Put that down and be fun for a change.
How do they walk then?
Now, gotta ignore the.
Oh, don't cut her head off. That's right. I almost cut your head off.
That's right. It's like.
Oh God. You could be Miss Topia.
Arnie says his knees are hurting now too. And when my knees started hurting, my legs started to bow out.
You wonder if it has something to do with like the 2 weeks of wet weather we're supposed to get, like the arthritis in the wet air. They say wet weather will cause it.
It doesn't cause it, it makes it inflamed. Well, Arnie, you know what they say, there's a solution for everything. There's a solution for joint ill, there's a solution for everything. And this is still happening every day. I'm gradually decreasing the amount of milk in each bottle. And hopefully, shortly we're going to get them down to 1 a day. Right now we're at 2 a day.
Hey,
That's why I put my snow pants on again.
Why? Why? Who?
Does this guy look like he needs to be a bottle baby?
No.
Look at the size of him. I think you had enough, buddy. You're getting a little large. You can see they're doing really well now. Hi, buddies. You guys are looking pretty snazzy now. Oh my goodness, you look snazzy.
I wonder if we should get another feeder in here.
Yeah, maybe one more, eh? You have more, don't you? This is the ewe lamb that the mother chewed the tail off. Look at the bum on her. Is she a hunky ewe lamb? She's from Hannibal. But you see, I would never dock a tail that short. It looks awful, but you can really see the muscling on that ewe lamb. You're a sweetheart. Yeah, you're a sweetheart too. You are, but you're a greedy little thing. Do you really need a bottle? So last night we had the curtains mostly up, but we have some ventilation. We put the curtains up on the sides where the wind was really blowing rain in, and you can see by the look of the straw that it stayed dry overnight. And that's the main thing. They're digging into their creep feed. Hi, sweetheart. You look lovely. You look like you have some milk splatters. And then these guys have eaten already. They're gonna just chill out on the super box. The Dorset lambs and their creep feeder at the back here. These are a little younger, but you can see probably on the camera that they are slower growers than those Suffolks. Hi, buddies. Oh, looks like Arnie had a stroke. They're not too interested in you. It's a parasite, you guys. Stay away from it.
Hey,
Arnie, you're being a drama queen.
I figure on if you can't lay in the pen, the pen's too dirty.
That's right. I said that all the time.
If I could just find someone's wife to lay with me.
Do it, Arnie. Find someone. I could do with half a farm and no work.
Half a farm. The Dorsets are a little
Look at her. No, they're all looking.
Huh?
They're all looking. Look behind you.
That's the problem too. That feed is not big enough.
It's not what?
Feed is not big enough.
Oh, Cupcake. Hi, sweetheart. Cupcake came over. Cupcake's there. Arnie! Arnie says he has good hearing, but he doesn't.
I was looking at something else.
Hi, you guys. How are you guys all doing? Oh, there he is, my 137. Right behind you. I checked. He's a twin. Right here, Arnie. Follow this guy. He's a twin. And he's a purebred.
Good sheep.
137. Of course, why do they always disappear behind their mom? Or that's not even his mom, but so you can't see him. Where'd he go? Come here, buddy. That little one's trying to dominate him. There he is. He's the best ram in this pen.
Come on, Max. Get out. Get out.
Look at him.
Good man.
Oh, and here comes Cupcake again. This time pay attention to her. Oh, that's the sister. 137. Nice pair of lambs. Whoever that mom is, she's throwing really good lambs. Look at her. She's extremely curious. Look at her bobbing her head. That's the way to win them over.
Oh, this is a creep pail. You think you could win over a sheep with a creep pail? Because if you showed me a chocolate bar wrapper, you win me over. Figure that. Do the math.
I'll give you a few chocolate bar wrappers.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, 'cause all the ones you got for your what was it?
Hi,
Easter,
you guys.
You got treated quite well.
Toonie's decided to take up hairdressing in her off time. So she's working on a little afro on this other Dorset ewe. Good job, Toonie. She looks lovely.
Every day they come through that manger and they jump in this pen every day. So we're just going to, I just threw out some of the scrap pieces out, and I'm just going to give them a new round bale. So I just set the bale on the end of the manger here, and I'm just going to push it out a couple times back and forth, and we're going to feed these underfed lambs. And all these mums that are looking for a meal. Are we looking for a meal? Just feeding that bale right now. So the Suffolks thought they take a little advantage of that free space without Mom around. We still got that white Dorset in there. I don't know what's doing in there. At least we know that the black lambs are actually accepting that white sheep. Because we totally are against racist things. You can see. The black lambs are trying to teach that white lamb how to run correctly. And that guy there definitely does not belong here. He's way too big. So what I do now is I just roll this bale out to the back of the manger, and now I'm just going to turn it around and roll it back, and it'll all be rolled out. And these guys will have enough feed until the morning. See, already that white lamb is running a lot better already. Those black lambs teach that white lamb how to run correctly. Here he comes. Come on, Bob. Come on. Oh, a ewes gotta get in here too. Oh, here she comes back. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That white lamb's living with the black ones now. So I just rolled out the hay for the ewes, and I have the core of that bale. It's actually pretty nice hay. So I just roll that core out like I showed you earlier on top of this feeder, and all the lambs won't have to compete against with those mothers, eh? So they come in here and they have their own hay. Probably wouldn't call them lambs anymore, but we still call them lambs. But they're quite large. And you can see here, I'll show you. Oh, didn't have any hay for the Dorsets. So I rolled the bale out right to the back, turned it around, rolled it back, and it's all out. They're all eating. I think today, if I have a chance, I'm going to take that plywood down in the back door just to give the sheep a little more ventilation. Open that up. But right now, I have to feed a bale of hay to the rams that are out on the shelter. And it's actually started to rain again. They're predicting 2 weeks of rain for us, which is probably pretty normal for this part of Ontario where we live. It can get pretty wet here in April. You most times start to see it dry up in around May, and May is when the beans and the corn are going in the ground. And on the first few days in June is the first crop of hay starts coming down. But I'll show you all that when it happens. But like I said, for this time of the year, this is quite common, and I'd rather see it wet than dry, because you might complain on a wet year, but in a dry year you have nothing. So let's not complain, let's just move on. Oh, what are you doing here? You don't belong here. I don't know why that lamb's in here. So I just opened up the back door. This is where the sheep go out in the summertime. I actually did frame it in for an overhead door, but I couldn't justify paying $2,000 or $3,000 for a door when we really don't use it, only in the summer months, and the sheep can go underneath there real easily. That's about 5 feet high. So we never did put the overhead door on. That's probably my sickness. I'm a little cheap. Couldn't justify it. But I see all the lambs are quite curious what's up there. Green grass. Can't wait to go out and do the rip. And I took the chipboard down and I just tacked it onto the wall there. And all the Suffolk rams have got to check that out, because that's something new. So a little more fresh air in here. And if you go over here, a little windy today. Hey girls. But you can see the fresh grass is already starting to sway. It's getting a little length to it. Hard to believe how fast that goes. But I would not put sheep out there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's water laying right there. So I don't want to hurt these paddocks. So they're going to stay in here until that's about 6 or 8 inches high, and then we'll let them out. In the meantime, just going to keep checking that out. There's that big guy there. So, gonna move on.